Also in McAllen this morning are Tiffany Hartley and her mother-in-law, Pam Hartley, David's mother. Good morning to you both, ladies.
Good morning.
Tiffany, first your husband is killed, now Mr. Flores has been beheaded. How devastating is this latest news?
It's hard because, you know, just last week I met him and I was sitting right next to him and we were communicating through a translator, and you could tell he wanted to help and he was sincere and he was compassionate, and I mean he was doing his job, and it breaks my heart that people would do this to him, and my heart goes out to his family because they're having to go through what we're going through right now.
Yeah. Pam, have you heard or are you concerned that this will affect the search process for your son? Do you think that maybe now they'll be less likely to continue as intense an investigation?
We're still praying that they're going to continue a full force investigation. I haven't heard that they're scaling back. I hope the Mexican government pursues finding who did this to him and make it right. He was trying to make his country better, and it's like they need to find who did this to him as well.
Tiffany, are you scared for your own safety?
No, I'm not. I know the questions have come up about me going to Mexico, and I would fear for my safety if I did decide to go over there. And that decision has kind of been made as a family that will not happen. I will not go to Mexico. It's just not safe for me to do that.
All right, Tiffany Hartley, Pam Hartley. Ladies, as always, thank you. We want to move now and speak with Congressman Ted Poe, who has been active in this case as well as in previous border issues. He's live this morning in Houston. Good morning to you, Mr. Poe.
Good morning, Maggie.
Clearly, these people are trying to send a message. What is your response? I mean, these are terrorists who are saying, you mess with us, you investigate us, this is what you get. What is your response to them?
Well, that's exactly what they're doing. They're not only trying to send a message to Mexico, they're trying to send a message to the United States to back off, that this is their turf and they want to make sure that they control it, and anybody that tries to interfere will pay the price. And of course, we cannot be intimidated by the Zeta cartels or anyone else. And if anything, the United States ought to give more resources to this investigation. Mexico needs to let the United States also help them in this investigation. So we cannot be intimidated, but that is their message to the United States and to Mexico.
It seems easy to say that we can't be intimidated, but you're going to be asking people to risk suffering this same fate. Do you think that you'll see any hesitation when you ask people to be part of this investigation?
Well, that's the problem that Mexico faces now, whether they're going to back off. And this is not the first time the Zetas have done this type of beheading of law enforcement officers to show that they control the border. The Mexican government and really the United States don't control it either. But yes, this is a violent operation, but we cannot just say, okay, it's violent, we can't do anything about it. We need to use all of our resources possible to make sure that we shut down the Zeta cartel and make sure they don't murder any individuals, whether they're Americans or whether they're Mexican nationals.
What do you hope to hear from the U.S. State Department in light of this?
Well, I hope the State Department gets vocally active in this and make sure that we are available to help in any way necessary to use American resources to help find and solve this problem. And the State Department, I think, was slow coming to the table on this issue, but this is an international issue. It is a terrorist event that is occurring both in Mexico and the United States, and we should deal with these people as terrorists.
Congressman Ted Poe. Congressman, thank you very much.